Hello everyone in the Secrets to Sleep Baby and Toddler Sleep Help group. My name is Courtney. I am a pediatric sleep consultant. I help families get a great night of sleep so they can enjoy the time that they have with their little ones. Today I wanted to talk about just a little story about something that happened last week. I have a mom friend I was chit-chatting with, and she has a one-year-old baby, kind of baby toddler age, and she referred to herself as a human pacifier. So what this means is that her little one, he doesn't actually wake up a ton in the night, which is great. A lot who have a Breastfeed to Sleep Association have a baby that just like wakes up every hour or every 2 hours in the night. So hers, she said he doesn't wake up a ton in the night. He just wants to sleep all night latched to the breast. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this, desire, so she's right, human pacifier. What this is about the need to suck, okay? It is like a pacifier. Often people try and switch out the pacifier and like hope that helps. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever met anyone who said that worked. Like, in all honesty, just because babies know what they want. And mom is just so much better than a piece of plastic for many babies that are like, exclusively breastfed, that sort of thing, okay? So let's talk about this. How do we break off this habit of being a human pacifier? So a lot of people say, it's for comfort. Some people would say it's for food. So, these things can be true. Obviously, breastfeeding provides food, breastfeeding provides comfort, but this is actually more to do with sleep and feeling like you need this in order to fall asleep and stay asleep. Okay, so for example, if you have a baby that, falls asleep really well in the stroller, or in the car seat, you may notice that as soon as you stop the stroller to have a chat with your friend, your little one's awake, or, as soon as you, stop the car and you're at your location, you're like, okay, hopefully they'll sleep a little longer. They're awake, okay? So that's like a sleep association to motion, strollers, car seats, rocking, those are all motion, right? Now this is the same, it's just a different, it's just a different thing. And it's actually the sucking motion. So that's why we kind of had like a breastfeed to sleep association. That's why soothers can be a culprit as well. But anyways, so that's what that's about. It's about sleep, falling asleep, and feeling the need to have this thing in order to stay asleep. Okay, so I was chit-chatting with this mom. I gave her my recommendations on how to break off the habit. And the first thing she said to me is, I'll give it a try. Okay, so I said something along the lines of, breastfeed until sleepy, but not until asleep, unlatch, if the little one cries, you can latch again. That's my recommendation to start breaking off the habit of a breastfeed to sleep association. Okay, and she said, I'll give it a try. In my mind, so this is something I'm just sharing with you guys, when someone says to me, I'll give it a try, I'm like, oh no, shoot. Giving it a try is not necessarily, it's possibly not going to work, okay? And the reason why is because when we give something a try, it's like, I'll give it a shot, we'll see if it works or not, is not the same thing as being determined to break a habit. Okay, so when I work with families in the 3 Weeks to Better Sleep program, some of the things we talk about is that, I make sure that they know that, like, absolutely, I'm 100% sure that your baby can be sleeping through the night, that this is a habit, and that it can be broken off, and we can use, gradual methods, gentle methods. They do for sure work, but you have to be 100% all in every single time. Right? If sometimes you decide, oh, I'm so tired in the night, and then you just breastfeed your baby until your baby's asleep, you're not going to be able to break off this habit, okay? Or if you kind of get started and you're not really sure what you're expecting, and you don't really know if you're going to follow through or not, you're probably not going to follow through because it's hard work, and your little one is going to protest this, and it really does take that mindset and that motivation to see success, okay? On the flip side, I shared a post, I think today as well, that working with families that are breastfeed to sleepers, and co-sleepers, often very common, they actually have like an incredibly high success rate in the 3 Weeks to Better Sleep program. I don't think I've had like a breastfeed to sleep co-sleeping family that has not had their baby sleep through the night, in the end of the program. So if you want your baby to sleep through the night, you have a breastfeed to sleep baby, you feel like a human pacifier, you know that your little one is not waking up every hour or every 2 hours because they're hungry, you know that this is more to do with sleep, and it's a sleep habit interfering with their, body's ability to connect sleep cycles. Post below 3 weeks to better sleep. Okay. You can send me a DM, you can reach out to me, we can talk about how to make these changes. It's not easy, okay? I always tell families, like, if you want to join a 3-week boot camp, come and join the 3 weeks to better sleep program. It's not easy. It's not just we're going to give it a try. We're going to work really hard. We're going to be consistent every time, and we're going to do this until this habit is broken and the little one knows how to sleep. So we call it self-settling. So the baby knows how to self-settle and fall asleep on their own, so they stop the night waking, okay? That is what it is about, okay? Post below if you want to do that and you are ready to have your little one sleeping through the night, all right?